Hello and welcome everyone. I'm just SomeHopefulGamer and welcome back to episode 32 of our Let's Play series of World of Warcraft on our human paladin, Elyazar. So now we're just heading into the Wetlands. I do believe I'm taking the right path. Yeah. So the last few episodes we finished up Loch Modan, checked out the Darkmoon Fair, and now we're just heading into the Wetlands. It's been a long time since I've played through the Wetlands, so we'll kind of see what it has to offer. Okay, we have Mountaineer Raren here.
What can I do for you? Safe travel.
You've got to help us. We are tasked with escorting a precious cargo to our fellow dwarves. A full keg of the finest ale you can get out here. Unfortunately, Birdbrain over here fell asleep on the job. Those blasted orcs took our keg and hauled it up to Dun Algaz, where they're hiding. This can't stand. Now, while I stay here and try to convince this idiot that it was his fault, I'd like you to go in there and get back our keg for Modan.
See you soon. How are you?
So it was this guy's fault, Mountaineer Grugelm. Don't listen to Raren. He's as addled as they come. It's his fault that the ale got captured. And what's more, I figure there's a bigger issue here than the ale being stolen. The fact that there's a bunch of orcs running about Dun Algaz after all these years is ridiculous. Tell you what, Paladin, you head in there and be sure to drive as many orcs out of the ruins as you can. Dun Algaz isn't good for much anymore, but I'll be damned if we let that just sit there. Let them just sit there.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I think that's well said. Gotta get back these, the ale for the dwarves, that's like the only motivating factor for them. Take out some of these guys as well. Nice thing is, the Darkmoon Fair is gone for now, but as we're killing enemies and whatnot, we are getting those grisly trophies around here, so that's pretty nice. So as I'm recording this, they just released a lot of the notes and kind of on the PTR, the public test realm for World of Warcraft 10.0.7, Paladin changes have come out, so I'm trying not to look too much into them. I've watched some videos about them and looked through them a tiny bit myself, but I've tried not to spoil too much because I'm definitely interested to see what kind of things have been implemented and how it's going to feel when it actually comes out. So I'm trying to save a lot of that, but from what I hear, it's definitely looking really nice, so I'm definitely excited for that. Okay, so we drove out those orcs.
Be good.
Okay.
Well met.
Do you have it? Is the poor thing intact?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Thank the makers. It's downright pristine. These orcs couldn't figure out the tap lock, it seems, and couldn't hack through the Mastercraft work of Ironforge keg crafters with their crude weapons.
Be good.
Alright, we need to get this ale to where it's going right away. Looks like they're arguing about who's going to get in trouble. Ironforge has sent out an expedition of surveyors to check the damage done to the wetlands when the dam burst. Forba Slab Chisel is the one leading it. This one's actually not too hard to say. Forba Slab Chisel? Yeah. And believe me, you don't want to get on her bad side. Showing up with an armful of ale will help with that. Go and take this ahead to her. She might even ask you to stick around for some work.
Safe travel.
Okay, it looks like we only have 4 chapters here. So, don't know how long this will take. We'll have to see. We also have a Grimbatol. I think that's a newer dungeon that got put into World of Warcraft lately, so I don't think that's original to this zone. Okay, here's the camp. Slab Chisel's survey. Let's pick up the Griffin Master. Okay, do we have a Hearthstone we can set here? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Welcome.
Stone Chisel. Slab Chisel. Oh, I already messed up her name. Don't want to get on her bad side. Does she have like a monocle or something? Alright, what have you got there for me?
See you soon.
Nice to see those addle-brained mountaineers know to hand off the ale to a real man to get the job done. Welcome to my survey. If you're of the mind to help Ironforge by taking over the intended jobs of some useless lazy sods that call themselves dwarves, you're in the right place. You can certainly do that.
Safe travels.
I'm here because Muradin himself knew that the survey needed someone to keep these buffoons on their toes. They're all too scared of the wildlife to do a thing. If I'm to get them off their duffs, I'm going to need some cleanup done. We've got an elemental problem, first off. The flood did a number here that the water itself has gone hysterical. I bet you've never slapped the sense into an entire lake before, but I'm asking of it. I'm asking it of you now. Wallop those elementals, but good for me.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Sounded a little bit weird as I was saying it.
What can I do for you?
Dunlore Marblebeard.
See you soon.
The local wildlife's all messed up from the flood, it seems. The fen used to be full of crocolisks, but I haven't spotted a single one. What I have spotted are Threshadons? Oh, Threshadons. Never used to be any here, so the flood must have swept them all right out of Lochmodan. Lucky for us, because they're tastier than crocolisks, and I'm running low on provisions. Bring me back some Threshadon meat for the camp, and I'll gladly pay you for it. Sounds like a good deal. Let's put one of these auras on. We'll do mountain speed. That's fine.
Interest you on a pint?
The destruction to the Stone Rot Dam, it was no small thing, lad. We're here to find out just how bad the damage is. A mighty load of waters rampage through here, and if it's disturbed the earth too far, we could be in for worse later on. We can tell a lot from studying the sediment of the flooded area. I need as many soil samples as I can get, so if you could head out there and collect some more, I'd much appreciate it.
Be good.
That sounds good, something we can do. Yeah, so it looks like there's a lot of problems that have happened to both Lochmodan and the Wetlands. And the Cataclysm. I don't know, personally I feel like I don't know what the Wetlands looked like before. I don't know if it turned out worse for them. Looks like they have a whole bunch of new enemies, which is not really a good thing, but other than that, we'll have to see if any of the homes got destroyed or not. In the process, that's the main thing I can see being an issue. Essentially. I'm gonna switch around some talents real quick. I think, yeah, I want Art of War to start resetting the cooldown of Blade of Justice instead. So I guess we'll replace Wake of Ashes with Radiant Decree. I think this is just a more powerful version. I don't know if it has a cooldown, but it uses talent points. Okay, it does have a cooldown. But maybe we'll see some more resets of Blade of Justice. By the looks of the new Paladin changes, Blade of Justice is going to be a pretty strong contender for like a main rotational button. A little bit more than it is now, like getting reset and whatnot. So I'd be glad to see that. So just trying to get I don't know, what causes Art of War? Is it just my auto attacks? Auto attacks have a 12% chance. And now they have an increased percent chance, but I don't know how often it is, because we're still regular low here, so don't know how often you can see that. Good. And definitely I'm still like a far way off from where we need to be. Well, not where we need to be, but eventually going through this character, because I think after Wetlands, I'll have to look. I keep forgetting if we go into, I think it's Arathi Highlands after this. And then I actually don't think we go into the Hinterlands. I don't know if there's any, oh, it looks like there are Alliance quests here. Are there Alliance quests in Hillsbrad? No, I don't think there's any in Hillsbrad. And yeah, maybe Hinterlands will probably be the last one we go to on the kind of dwarf side, and then after that I think we should be able to go into the Plague Lands and continue where we left off from getting that quest in Stranglethorn. Then we'll have to head over to Kalimdor and see what we can do there.
Here there.
Got those soil
Off
samples.
with you.
Ah, well. The good news is these will do perfectly. The bad news is I can tell they're the wrong color for topsoil here, even drunk as I am. That means things aren't looking good for the area, Elyazar. But we've got more tests to run before we hang up the towel.
Watch your back.
Alright. I need you to find me help my dumpy level. What's that good for? Oh, what's that look for? That's right, I said my dumpy level. It's a piece of significant surveying equipment. I didn't name the bloody thing, alright? Go look it up. All I did was leave it on a rock long enough for one of those horrible oozes to swallow it up. The place is crawling with them, but one of them should still have it inside. The oozes? Oh jeez, I didn't even notice these guys.
No. Be good.
Okay, we got your...
Keep your feet on the
meat you
ground.
wanted. Lovely. These will fry up nice. And the camp will be spared a week of mushroom biscuits.
See you
Yeah, that
soon.
doesn't sound too appetizing. Oh, we're earning reputation just with the Alliance in general? Interesting. We're good on provisions, but we're in need of some medicine. Half the camp's fiercely hungover, and remedies in order. Why? Why are you guys getting drunk enough to need me to get you medicine? Just don't do that in the first place. Luckily, I know a good folk remedy taught to me by dear old Mum. We just need some local ingredients. Gather some fresh fenbush berries, if you would. They keep to where there's water and shade, so look along the shore and near other plants.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay. Seems easy enough.
How are you?
Well, I'll be. There's someone around here that isn't a disgrace to Magni, bless his poor gravely heart. Just for that, gravelly heart, is that supposed to be? Gravely heart? Okay. Anyway, just for that, you get first crack at the ale, lad. But don't let it get your bloody head. You've got more Gorham work to do, and I don't tolerate you letting up early.
Safe
All these people
travels.
drunk. I think she might be fine, but I'm starting to question it. The Dark Iron Clan is up to no good out here. Oh boy, we got more Dark Irons doing bad things. I mean, shouldn't you guys stop this? You're part of the Alliance now. And if that surprises you, you're thicker than the addled blotters over in that tent. Murden may pay lip service to those sooty cretins back in Ironforge, but out here, all bets are off. We had a raid against the camp last night, and one raid is too many. Their leader's a stout fellow by the name of Glower Glare. These people have such strange names. Can't you be like Jim Bob or something? And he's hiding in the cave to the south bank of the river. Bring me Glower Glare's beard. Oh, jeez. This is awful. It's proof that he's no longer a threat to us
Keep your
and
feet
Iron
on the
Forge.
ground.
Oh, poor guy. We're gonna kill him and then cut off his beard. I only have a mace, so I think that's probably gonna be pretty painful for him. Some Dark Iron dwarves out here. Start taking them out, I suppose. I don't feel bad. These guys must not know that they're part of the Alliance. They're probably, by the sounds of it, too happy. I doubt they're directly involved with Moira, so they probably don't have too much interest in the Alliance anyway. There's a lot of these guys. The leader. So I think with the Paladin changes, there's more than just Retribution changes. It looks like a lot of stuff actually got changed in baseline for Paladin. I'm definitely interested to see more about those. And again, I'm trying not to look until they actually come out. But I know one of the things I heard in the video is according to Blizzard, I don't know if it's PvP and PvE, but Paladins are like the top, they have like the highest death rate of all classes right now, which is weird because we're playing wars, we shouldn't be dying that much. But I mean, like, definitely I actually feel like compared to other classes I play, it just kind of feels squishy on Paladin. It's not a great feeling when you play and everything, especially if your transmog makes it look like you have like this huge plate armor, and then you're actually just super squishy. It's kind of disappointing, to say the least. I think part of the fantasy is that you're supposed to be, yeah, this heavy plate-wearing class. And you have healing built in as a paladin, but I mean, I don't like the idea of you just take a ton of damage and you just have to heal it back as a damage dealer. Like, I'd rather be focusing on doing my damage, at least as a retribution paladin, you know, than having to deal with like self-healing. Shields I don't mind. Like Shield of Vengeance kind of makes sense. That's a cool ability, but like having to take so many healing abilities to just get through this. Why is this a separate kind of ooze? It almost makes me feel like rare. Looks like it's just silty oozlings that you can find that not in these other ones. Yeah, I'm excited to check them out. It's pretty much like a full rework of the class, so I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I think a lot of the stuff is kind of back what Paladins used to have. It's bringing flavor to the class, so I'm excited to check it out. Okay, we got all the things we need.
What's on your mind?
Did you find the dumpy? Yes,
your
we
back?
did. I don't know why he keeps calling it that. I hate that. Oh, good. It's undamaged. Thanks a lot. You might want to wipe yourself off a bit there.
Off with you.
I'm feeling slightly less wobbly now, so I'm going to start setting up the level for my final measurements here. There's one last thing I need from you. There's a seismograph set up deep within Thelgen Rock to record any movements in the earth. If things have been continuing to shift since the Cataclysm, this'll tell us. The seismograph's at the very bottom of the cave. Find it and bring me the record it's created back. Okay, makes sense.
How are you? See you soon.
Okay, we got those berries for your elixir to make you undrunk. These will do nicely. I'll have the lads back on their feet as soon as I make these somewhat edible. Thelgen Rock over yonder is something of a natural wonder. It's the only known source of incendicite in the world. It's rare stuff. Highly sought and ridiculously explosive. Hit it with a steel mining pick and you'll set off fireworks show that'll put a room full of goblins to shame. Luckily, I've developed a spark-proof pick for such tasks. I'll loan it to you if you bring me back some of the incendicite ore. And I'll split the profits with you, of course.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Hello.
Forba slab chisel, let's see it.
See you
Yep,
soon.
we got the beard of this guy. I think we have some gear we can switch out too. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I'll burn the foul thing later so it doesn't sneak up the camp.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Thelgen Rock's an important site here. We need to use it to study the bedrock formations and such. Of course, it can't be that easy, so Thelgen Rock's also full of giant cave stalkers, big as a dwarf and twice as hungry. Like I said, these fancy lads are researchers, not warriors. So if you want them to get anything done, you're going to have to help me clear the filthy bugs out. Kill as many of the bladers as you can, and I'll make it worth your while, Elyazar.
Safe travels.
Okay, cool. We have a belt that gives us a bunch of haste, and some bracers with some critical strike. Nice. Okay, so we're going up over to this cave. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, there it is over there. It feels like we're going to get ambushed or something, but I don't know if they've implemented something like that here. Oh my gosh. I was expecting it to come and it still made me jump for some reason. I was like, no, we can't possibly be attacked right here. Okay. By Corrention? We got a Flood Surge core. This is all that's left of the huge elemental that attacked you. A frothing orb of water that continues to fight your grip. Forbo might appreciate seeing proof that you helped stop another threat to the camp. Yeah, that would be good. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Okay, we just need some more ore on our way out of here, and I think these other spiders that we need are probably outside of the camp. And maybe some in here, I guess, but... I think another thing I did in between episodes... I don't remember if I did it on camera last time, but I was able to get our second, or our third, actually, reputation bag. So now we had enough with no Morgana, so we were able to pick that one up. So we're getting there. I don't know, I'd be interested. I might look up to see what the biggest bag in World of Warcraft is. Or not the World of Warcraft, but like the classic era of it, to kind of have that. I mean, I could always just get the biggest ones. I think the current ones from Dragonflight are the biggest, and they're pretty cheap, I think, right now. At least on this server. I think so many people are making them, but I don't know. It's like, it kind of makes it nice. Because I'm trying, I have the Traveling Thunder mount. That allows you to like sell items on it, but I'm trying not to use that on Elyazar too much, especially while playing and stuff. That means we have to like interact with the actual shop items. Yeah, I mean, if you can tell, this isn't like a normal playthrough. We're kind of trying to limit ourselves a little bit. Arbitrary as it is. Last guy. Good work, just talking. Okay. Let's report back to camp, and I'm not too sure, but we might be able to go on to the next little area here. I don't know where that's going to be, if we're going up to the cove. Slab Chisel Survey should unlock with this, though. At least when we're done questing over here. Let's see what you got, eh? Can we read this? No, we cannot. We probably wouldn't understand the readings anyway. Okay, should be all we need. Let's have a look.
Off with you.
Is it gonna look and give me a quest, or nope? Okay. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I always just try to make sure.
Be good.
Well, you look like you're in one piece.
See you soon.
Glorious, beautiful stuff, this ore. Good on you for not dropping your pick. Last person I sent out let the butt end hit the floor, and that part's not spark proof. Oh yeah, that probably wouldn't have been fun. Got an upgrade here. Losing some critical strike, but getting some necessary stats. Nice.
Well met.
Okay, let's talk about that core
See
we
you
got.
soon.
Oh, what do you got there?
Safe travels.
The thing still got some fight in it. Amazing. You're a tough one, Elyazar. It's not, it's much appreciated. I'd say a reward is in order before you head out. Keep doing your best for Ironforge, you hear? And if you ever see my sister, say hello for me. Okay, I don't know who your sister is.
See you soon.
I guess I'll look for Slab Chisel. Good job. I wouldn't be surprised if the horrid things had eggs in there somehow, but it'll do for now.
Keep your feet on the ground.
There we go. The news needs, this news, oh my goodness, this news needs to get to Menethil as soon as possible. Menethil? That sounds like Arthas Menethil. I'll send you along my fastest ram, Elyazar. He knows the way, just make sure you're steady to the saddle and hold on tight. Don't waddle around the camp. We've got to send word quickly.
See you soon. Great to meet you.
I guess we're...
Keep your feet on the
going.
ground.
Yeah, okay. Nice. This ram is a lot quicker. Oh, so we're going all the way over to Menethil. That's all the way on the western side of Wetlands. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll get to explore back here in the future as we go up here. So it looks like okay, so it looks like Menethil was flooded. Then we'll have an engineers and archaeologists and wardens of the wetlands. Oh, that guy's cart looks like it is broken. I don't know if we're going to be able to help him in this area, but to check on that. Okay, we're approaching Menethil. I don't know what it looked like beforehand, before the Cataclysm sent it. It's odd that it would like flood to this much, because like you're on an ocean. Like I don't think the amount of water that was in Loch Modan would set this city like under so much water. That would be pretty surprising. Let's sell some of our junk here. How do we have? Oh, we were picking these up from the Threshadons. I was like, why do we have so many of these? What are they calling daggers? Okay, that should be fine.
Safe travels.
Let's see, we have an herbalism trainer and an alchemy supplies. Okay, well, we don't need any of that. We're blacksmiths and miners. Captain's Outfist.
What's on your mind?
Oh,
See you
can we
soon.
read this report? No.
No.
Welcome to Menethil, stranger. I hope you've got good news or a stiff drink with you.
Safe travels.
Let's take a look here. Ah, this is just lovely. Significant geological instabilities, threat of sudden, massive topological destabilization. Nice to hear that something bad might happen around here. Guess we'll just have to pick up our flooded town and fly it off somewhere else. Ugh.
Be good.
We'd barely pulled ourselves together when the flood, from the flood when the Dark Iron hit the town. My men and I all rushed in to defend the townsfolk, but the crazed fools retreated right into the keep itself. They're holed up good, and we can't destroy the keep, not with half the town in ruins already. Take my place, Elyazar. I'd take the leader head on myself if he hadn't dealt me this blow. Enter the keep, slay Horgast? Interesting. Okay, and bring this to an end.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay. I don't know if these quests over here... Let's pick up these quests. I don't know if they're gonna send us into the keep. Most likely not, but we'll go ahead and double check. We have Carl Boren.
Need help?
There's a lot to do here, Paladin, but we need to keep an eye out for the gifts of fate. When the flood rolled in, right over our houses, it swept a good number of ocean dwellers with it. Menethil Bay is full of crabs now, large and ripe for the picking. When life gives you crabs, go crab fishing, I say. Bring me back the largest and meatiest claws you can find.
Be careful.
And I'll pay you. Okay, we can certainly do that. Let's see, we have Dorina
Welcome.
Rumdenol. My son Gimlock's the light of my life. It warms my heart to see him playing with the other children. I can't help but worry, though. There's sharks out, but it's just a few feet away from the bay. If it's deep enough for one to swim its way here, oh, I can't bear it. Please, you're clearly one human that's seen tougher situations than us townfolk. Would you get rid of these nasty sharks for me? At least a few.
See you soon.
Yeah, we can go ahead and give it a try. Let's set our inn. We have First
You need
Mate
something?
Fitzsimmons. I was once First Mate to the Wave Mistress, ship of the line in the Kultiris Third Fleet, the Doomed Fleet. Doomed, for on its last voyage, the fleet was attacked by red dragons. Dragons controlled by orcs. We didn't stand a chance against the dragon fire, and our fleet was burned and sunk off the coast here. I'm the sole survivor of those poor vessels. Bring me my mead, Paladin. It's down in the cellar of the inn, as far away as I can put it from me. I can't go without it.
See you
in the end.
around.
Oh, okay, so it's actually in here. Interesting. Pandaran warrior. Let's set
What's
our
on your
Hearthstone
mind?
here.
Watch your back.
Okay. And the mead should be down here in the cellar. Couldn't overcome the temptation, it seems. It's been through a lot.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm so very thirsty. Won't you buy a drink for this poor, pathetic fool? Well, I
Have
got
a
you
good
to me. That hits the spot. And loosens the tongue.
See you
Thanks,
later.
mate. He continues his tale. I'm the sole survivor of the ill-fated Third Fleet of Kultiris. Wrecked off the coast of the north on one of our ships was hidden a great, terrible treasure, and the eerie power of it keeps the souls of my brothers trapped within the ship's rotting hulls. I'm haunted by them day and night. First Mate Snellig calls for me. He's supposed to be dead. Please, Elyazar, look for him near the shipwrecks, and just Tell him to leave me alone.
Be careful.
Oh, this guy's definitely a lot more stuff than I had assumed. We have fishing trainer. We do. Okay, let's take out this Forgast Flare Crazed from the Dark Iron, and then we can see what else the town needs help with. I'm guessing there's going to be more Dark Irons. Oh. We got it. This is a one-handed mace. Might be good for our prot specialization. Okay. What was this? Oh. He teleported behind me. I was so confused. What did he say? The flame shall consume you. It shall consume us all. Glory to Ragnaros. Oh. Might be hinting at something. So, the Dark Irons are worshipping the Fire Lord Ragnaros. Would we know that it's the Fire Lord as Elyazar? Probably not. They're saying something about Ragnaros.
Great to meet you.
He's dead. Thank the makers. I don't like the looks of them, lad. The Dark Iron I've tussled with. Something going on with these. Looks weird on my recording screen. Whatever's going on with these. Okay. I don't like the looks of them, lad. The Dark Iron I've tussled with were never this crazy. Something's getting out into these sobs.
See you soon.
Okay. Looks like that's all he wanted us to do. Otherwise, let's do these quests close by at least, and get these crawlers real quick, and some of these sharks, and see what else we can do. Some nice land over here. I'm really interested. I need to play more of my paladin on my the Wrath of the Lich King servers, but I'm really interested to see what the what this place kind of looked like back in the day. I really have not explored it at all. So, let's see. I was thinking about maybe switching up some talents. Probably not right now, but I'll play around with what we have so far. It'd be interesting to go into the build for AoE, because I haven't tried that on the Paladin, so could go ahead and give that a try if we wanted to. Okay, we got the crab meat.
For the Alliance.
A hearty seafood dinner will lift everyone's spirits and help us get the town back in shape again. Thanks for the help, Elyazar. Oh, two more. Okay.
Honored friend.
Murlocs are crawling out of the deep waters and building their villages on the coastline. They're harassing our fishers and merchants and must be stopped. One of these Murlocs, Gobbler, skulks with other bluegill Murlocs and Harry's merchants along the road, always then retreating to the safety of the nearby Murloc hovels. Our merchants are in jeopardy, and we will pay to secure them. Gobbler prowls the river inlet north of here. Find him, slay his kin, and bring me his head. Get some nice politics. Okay, cool.
For the Alliance.
Take out some of the Murlocs. Not long ago, a merchant vessel, the Blind Princess, was raided by Murlocs. Although the ship escaped intact, much of its cargo was dragged overboard by the creatures, including a very valuable statuette of Tyrannus Menethil. We want that statuette recovered. Search the coastal Murloc hovels for their crates, barrels, and other evidence of lost cargo. Find the Menethil statue and return it to me.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. You can go ahead and do that. It's already bringing us over to where we need to go anyway.
Back to me.
Oh, bless your heart. You do me such a thing for a married woman like me. You're too kind.
Watch your back.
She's not married, right? Kind of felt odd to say, but... Okay, I think we'll go ahead and... let's go over it here and see where we are. Should be good. Okay, we have something here. We're supposed to get Gobbler's head here. We also have this crate. Things are like glitching out on my screen for some reason. This crate is covered with clawed scratches and the marks of water damage. Prying it open reveals soggy and rotted straw, As if something of value was stored in the crate, you search through the straw and find an armload of red-colored bottles. Some healing potions, nice. We thoroughly search this cluster of Murloc hovels and find no trace of the statue. Perhaps one of the two nearby hovels to the north and northeast will have more clues. Okay, yeah, we'll have to go check those out then. There's a little graveyard over here. I see somebody in the distance. That's Gobbler. Oh, let's take out a rare right here. Let's take out this. Well, we're probably far enough from the. Okay, he's gonna come over here. So we'll take out the Oracle real quick. Okay, let's see. Oh, Gobbler's just gonna come to us, so go ahead and take both of them out, it looks like. Nice and easy, just coming over to me. Okay, we got another stash right here. This barrel is largely untouched. Prying it open, you're assaulted by the pungent odor of cheese. It's a little wet, but still tasty. Oh, please do not eat this. This grouping of Murloc hovels, after a thorough inspection, reveals nothing. But you're certain that the next clue you find will be fruitful. One of the hovels to the north must have the statue. Okay, we can go over there. We need to take out some more of these Murlocs, though. Let's do that real quick. Okay, let's see. We have one more hovel over here that we need to take a look at. Should have over there, hopefully. Okay, let's take a look. Barrel is halfway buried amidst the mud and grass. After pulling the barrel free from the muck and opening it, a silvery figurine is found packed in fine straw. It depicts a young, long-haired paladin with hammer upraised. This must be the Menethil statuette. You must now return to Karl Boren in Menethil Harbor. Oh, and we get a paladin chestplate that matches what we currently have, so definitely try that on. Let's see. Let's just run through all these guys and hope we can lose aggro. We have one more quest up here that we were supposed to check out. Okay, we should be good.
Hello.
First mate Snelling. Fitzsimmons sent you, didn't he? It's been so long.
See you around.
The sailors of the Third Fleet are damned, forever cursed to wander the shores in agony. Fitzsimmons' anguish is tied to us. So long as we suffer, there can be no rest for him either. You must end the suffering of my crewmates' spirits, purge their ghosts from this plane, and then return to me. Okay. Seems simple enough. Just killing some ghosts, you know. Have we done this in the past? Is this a first? Have we killed ghosts on Elyazar? I don't think so. Oh, and I stunned them because they undead. Yeah. I don't think we've killed ghosts as Elyazar. Hopefully the work we've done just now will bring some peace to some of these sailors. I don't know if there's going to be something else we pick up. Swiftgear Station. I wonder if that's a Horde outpost. I don't know if the Horde can do quests in Wetland. Let's see. I don't see it from here. I don't know. Maybe we'll check it out in the future. Okay.
Good day to you.
The cries of anguish have been still stifled, but the source of the curse still lurks.
See you later.
To break the curse, they must be a reckoning. Captain Halendor damned us all to covet a forbidden artifact, the Eye of Paleth. His spirit still covets it, standing guard over the strong box of his old ship, the Intrepid. Vanquish the soul of the one who cursed us so, Paladin. Defeat the captain, claim his key, and spirit the Eye of Paleth far from this place.
Have a good one.
Okay, so they're trapped here because the captain got them into this mess. It's interesting, yeah. The captain had them worship a stone or some kind of relic. Oh, he's like an undead. He's not even a ghost. He's just straight up a undead. A living human, soon to be dead like me. I don't think so. He turned me into the undead. Oh, maybe he did. We have a curse. Oh, it allows us to breathe in water. I'll take it. Okay, we got the strong box key. And the box must be underneath the water. Can we get to it from down here? It's even further down. He's undead. Even though we ourselves now are undead. This chest is securely locked. The key is rusted, but it fits the lock neatly. Opening the chest reveals a blackened orb pulsating with an eerie light. This must be the foul Eye of Paleth that damned these sailors' souls. Such corruption should be purged. Perhaps a priest in Menethil Harbor could help you. Okay, cool. Now we can use our Hearthstone to get back, so let's go ahead. Hopefully they don't freak out because we're undead now. That would probably not be good. Let's see. Oh, they seem pretty fine with me, so... here's the person that can help us with it.
Safe travels.
You say Fitzsimmons sent you out. By the light, not again. Fitzsimmons is dead, lad. What? You're not the first to come to me like this either.
See you soon.
The Eye of Paleth was retrieved and cleansed a long time ago, Paladin. We lifted the curse. We thought we lifted the curse. Not a year ago, poor old Fitzsimmons passed on, his body ruined by drink. Ever since, now and then, people claim he's spoken to them and told them to get the eye. Oh. Cursed to roam the earth forever, not even poor Fitzsimmons could escape. Don't ask me what you're actually, don't ask what you actually brought me, Paladin. You're better off forgetting this ever happened. Oh, interesting. Some nice pauldrons, though. So he's not going to be out here anymore? Oh, he was a figment of our imagination. Or, well, I guess not so much our imagination. He was like a ghost. Okay. Let's bring our stuff to here.
Be careful.
Our merchants will not be safe until we rid of Gobbler and those Murlocs.
For the Alliance.
Well done, Elyazar. Let's see, is this a cooler looking shoulder pad? I don't know. Accept this as payment for fulfillment of your contract with the Merchant Marines.
Be careful.
You have the statue.
Go with honor, friend.
The captain of the Blind Princess will be relieved to hear his precious cargo has been recovered. You've well earned this payment for services rendered. It's good to see dependable folk like you, especially in trying times.
Light bless you.
Okay, that's the Flood of Menethil. So it looks like we have a quest to go out into the other parts of the wetlands. But for now, I think that should be good. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'd love to read them. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. Let me know how I can improve. But anyway, until next time, this is Elyazar being interrupted by this Murphy West man. Anyway, this is Elyazar reporting out. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.